are now walking in the Herc's world. You are now walking into Herc's world. Aye.
Turn me up, Trey.
Discussion that we need to hear. Topics they be scared to touch. Parties say we do too much. Herc, I think they scared of us. Meaning this is filled with hits. How you turned up like a jit. You are now in Herc's world. If you love her, had your chick. You are now in Herc's world.
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 And y'all know how we do. It's me, the Big Herc, and you tuned in to Herc's World, man. Season 4, episode 16. I still ain't decided if we're gonna do like when the season finale is. Y'all get it when y'all get it. But anyway, man, you're tuned in to Herc's World, man. Another week, another amazing episode. Just want to thank my guests from last week. Shout out to King Leo and Kay from around the way for coming through, kicking it with me. In case y'all missed that episode, make sure y'all go back and listen to it. But like I said last week, ladies, if you've been with a dude for 17 years and he ain't married your ass, he don't love you. I shouldn't say shit. I shouldn't say things like that. I know, he probably couldn't marry her because of the conservatorship that he was in. He needed, his rules and regulations. But for us normal folks, if he ain't married you in 17 years, it's probably not gonna happen, sis. It's kind of, it's time to move on. No, it's probably a dude in your inbox or at the grocery store. Matter of fact, he might be at the office. Just dying to take you out and treat you right. But if y'all been together 17 years and he ain't talking about marriage, hang that shit up. But that's a different topic for a different day, man. This week's episode, I'm not even gonna cap. This may be the most famous guest we've had on Herc's World so far. Like we've had a lot of guests in this year and a half, but I think this is the most famous. Not gonna tell y'all who it is. Y'all gotta stay tuned to see who it is. If y'all watching it on YouTube, y'all see it. But if you listen to it, you gotta wait till we come back from commercials. So stay tuned. I'm gonna know where you listen to Herc's World. Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Herc. And if she says I'm not, that whole liar. Man, I told y'all we have our most famous guest to date. I'm gonna shut up and let her introduce herself, and she's gonna tell y'all who she is. We're gonna get straight into the conversation. So, Miss Famous, come on off mute. Tell the people who you are, and let's have some fun.
Yo, it is Q, your favorite amp from the USA amputee women's soccer team. So yeah, I'm on Big Herc World trying to make it hurt.
Man, so okay. Wait, so you said your favorite amp?
Your favorite amp.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if y'all don't know who Q is, man, she's been on TV, podcasts, shows. I think didn't you do something like Good Morning America?
No, I wish.
We speaking that into
Call me
existence.
Good Morning America.
We gonna speak that into existence. But no.
But I was on FIFA. I was quoted by FIFA. Was in a story on FIFA. I was quoted on ESPN. So yeah.
ESPN. Cut her that nice little check. FIFA. Y'all a little bit bigger than ESPN. She need her check. Like big time. We y'all gotta pay for quotes now. So no, but
That part.
So tell us. So before we get into your favorite amp, let's rewind a little bit. How did you become an amputee?
So I was in a hit and run car accident. Then I found out that I had cancer. It was a osteosarcoma, which is a bone cancer, usually attacks children. But I was like 29, so like I was one of my doctor's oldest patients.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
So did they when you got into the hit and run? Was it from injuries? Like did they do some testing after you went to the
So
hospital?
yeah, I ended up going to a chiropractor. Like people always talk about how chiropractors are like just bloodthirsty vermins trying to get your money. In my case, man, this dude, Dr. Anderson, was not. He was actually a stand-up guy. He tried to get the swelling to go down and it wouldn't. So he sent me to go get some tests ran. And he called me back, told me that he had some friends over at another hospital. And he sent me in to get some scans and some a biopsy done. And yeah, I was stage 2, stage 3. Yep.
So finding out you had cancer, what was your first reaction?
This can't be happening. Like when you at the top of your career, you feel like you at the top of your game, the money coming in, everything gravy, your family happy, you happy, taking trips and spending, just blowing cash. And they tell you that, you just be sitting there for a minute because it's so unbelievable. You always hear that story, and tons of people in my family that had cancer. So, I mean, my whole dad's side is just,
Uh-oh. Hold on.
come on. Hello?
All right. Yep, we good. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me put my phone on do not disturb. Okay. Had to put my phone on do not disturb.
Go ahead.
My bad. But it's just like that feeling of like disbelief. You don't know. It's like your world is like everything just crashed all at one time. That's the only feeling I can tell you, because it's crazy.
Okay. So what were you doing before? Because like you said, you was on like cloud nine. What were you doing before the whole hit and run, and what was your
I
career
was a
field
I was a
before that?
certified welder. I was a certified welder. I had 2 welding jobs, making real good money at both. Being a female, I'm one of probably pretty few females that's in welding anyway. So like I was like up there, I was a fabricator. So I didn't work down in like no assembly, none of that. And then the other company I was the head. So
So for all my listeners that don't understand what she just said, she got money. And with that,
no. No.
she was stunting on folks. She was very humble stunting on folks. Like, but because I know a couple welders and them folks be like, look, um, I got it. I just don't have to spend it, but I got it if I need it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, it was nice. Life was good, man. Like, cause I had been welding for a couple years, so I was waiting on that. You wait on that point to where they be like, boom, you done made it at this level. You getting paid this much. Everybody think when they come out of welding school and when they welding, you gonna make $20, $30, and you ain't welded nothing but 2 pieces of pipe to pass a test. That ain't welding. That's tacking. Stick to tacking. You know what I mean?
look, I know I couldn't do half of what y'all do. So um, she's studying on y'all real fast. So
I wish.
let's move up. Let's move on a little bit. So you go from, you go in, they tell you have cancer. You get over the initial shock of, I got cancer. Now I got to kick cancer's ass. Um, what actually, like, so you have you had the cancer that attacks your bones. What was like? What was it like? What was your mindset, or what was the feeling like when they were like, okay, we got to take your leg?
That's where I broke down. Like when they told me I had cancer, I was okay with that part. But when they told me I had to take my leg, that's what got me because that's my money maker. You know what I mean? Like that good left, man, it had shit shaking.
So was it like when
So it's
she said it? Wait a minute. Wait. She said that good left. It had shit shaking. Yeah, this gonna be fun. So you find out, they got to take your leg, and you go in. What is it like? Like, so after is your leg's gone. How do you just transition from like, I lost my leg to let's go play some sports?
oh man, that was a hard transition. I was mad for a little while. I was upset. I was angry. You can ask my cousin, man. I used to tell her like, man, they coming here opening my blinds, man. Nobody want to see outside. You know what I mean? Like, I was angry, but like the nurses and the patients and the family and the friends, like people, man, people believed in me. Like that's all I can say. Like I don't even know because just people believe in me, man. As crazy as that sounds, it's crazy to me.
No,
But
it's not like not. I mean, but like when you hear somebody, or when you hear about somebody that you care about, being diagnosed with cancer, or they're losing a part of themselves, that's when your family and your true friends really do rally around you. So
oh yeah,
they
true
really look out
friends.
for you. Yeah, and that's how you find out who really rocking with you. Like when you
Yeah, I
down.
mean, I seen it. I seen it. Like you see, like the people that you was the closest to, man, they don't show up. The people you borrowed, loaned, and gave money to, you don't see them. You don't see them. Hell, I still got people right now today, and I got one leg disabled. I play hella sports. Probably got $5 in my bank account. You will get people still calling my phone like, "Hey, you think I can borrow $30?" Like, man, I got one leg. Shit, I got a hop to go get my 30. Won't you walk in to go get your 30? You know what I mean? Like that's the unbelievable part is because you really see what your everything you did before this and the people that's there while you go through it. Man, I could honestly say, man, I had my little group that had me. Oh man, they had me. They wouldn't let me fail. Like on them days I was mad, I had people calling my phone, getting on my nerves, just like, get up, man. That ain't even you. Like the person you becoming, this depressed person, this person that's always sad, that's not you. I had to believe that though, because you got a lot of people now. Like I play sports with tons of people, but you see all those people that they just lazy. And it's like, bro, okay, I get it. You got a disability. So what? That don't make you special. It don't make you it don't make you anything other than the same person you was before you lost it or before you became that.
Dropping fucking knowledge already. That's my
It's
saying.
true.
So I'm gonna say that a lot. Um, so talk about the first couple weeks or months. Trying to get used to not walking normal, like kind of being able to get used to hopping around and being
Hmm.
without your leg. What was that
So
like?
this the funny part. You still will get up. Even right now, I've been without my leg for 7 years. I'll still get up out the bed finna take that step, bro, and like pop. Yeah. I laugh a lot because laughter to me is everything. It makes me not get emotional, but like, man, you talking about like just wiggly wobbly, just baby Bambi, bro, when he first born. That's what it looked like. If Bambi only had one leg instead of three, though.
Bambi got 4 legs.
Right.
Don't point
Oh
that
well, yeah,
out.
I didn't, but that's what it was like. It was different. You got to get used to the crutches, and the crutches they burn underneath your armpits, especially if your house ain't handicap accessible. Or you got to get used to pushing that wheelchair, and like people might look and see that being in that wheelchair. Oh man, somebody push you around all day, and this and the third. But man, you know how hard it is to sit on your ass all day, and when you get up. You just like, oh, thank you, Lord. I still got this one good one I can stand up on for a minute because it ain't easy.
She's also very independent. So the fact of the
Oh
matter
yeah,
is,
I
she
don't
does
allow
not
people
like
to
to
push
be
me.
helped. She don't want to be pushed in her wheelchair. She wants to.
No.
It took me a while after she lost her leg for me wanting to help her, and she was just like, you know, you don't have to do that, right? I live in Corpus Christi, Texas, and she's come to visit me a couple times, and I live up 2 flights of stairs, and she's like, I got it. I can go up these steps by
Yeah,
myself, and I'm just
yeah. I
like,
don't like.
you sure?
I'm very independent. Very independent.
She's a hyper independent individual. So she don't let nothing stop her. Nothing at all.
Now, have you always been like hyper, like independent like that, or is it just kind of like you developed it,
I don't know. I mean,
since?
I've been independent. Like I don't like. I've been homeless and wouldn't even call nobody because I ain't want nobody to know. You know what I mean? Like I ain't want nobody to be like, oh yeah, see, you really couldn't make it by yourself. I wanted to be like I'm telling you right now, I was homeless and man, I went and got an apartment quick. You know, I busted ass. I slept at the job and was at the job all day. If they let me work 12 to 15, I'm there for 15 hours because I need that bread. You know?
Man, if nothing else, your story, like this part of the story, if you're not fucking motivated by that, you might need to check your pulse, because
Yeah.
like you one of the top, you were one of the top welders, female welders, because and
Yeah.
like you said, there's not a lot of females, who can weld shit. Making money, survive a hit and run accident, because that could have went sideways.
Yeah, it was drunk drivers. I had a chance to get out of my car, walk up to their car, get their license plate, insurance, all that information out of the car. That's how drunk they was. Yeah, they didn't even know it was me that they hit. That part. This is the craziest thing that ever happened to me, man. And like just all the outcomes of it, it just get crazier and crazier. Like I've never talked about my story this much. I guess you just bringing out a lot of stuff that I never had to talk about. Yeah.
Like that's like how, like they blood, like they had to be like
Oh, they
over.
was toasted. They was toasted. And then the funny part, they sat there for a minute and then they drove off. I couldn't leave because
Shit.
my car was totaled, but they drove off.
Man, I don't know if you could talk about it, but like, did you go back and get them folks? Like, are they
So
paying?
I ended up giving the police all that information, right? The
Yeah.
police went to their house and the lady said her car was stolen. But the guys that I described was at the house, right? Police didn't arrest nobody. The lady, if I had went after her, I'd still be trying to get her checks garnished to get paid. So I went after my insurance company. My insurance company wouldn't even take care of me. Like they wouldn't help me with nothing. So I'm like, okay. So the guy was like, sue the insurance company. So I sued my insurance company. And then my insurance company in turn had to go get their money from the person that hit me. Yeah.
At least, at least you got
It
paid.
panned out.
Yeah.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder.
Smart as hell. Because like if I give you all this information, it's your job to look. I laid everything out for you. All you do is go to the house and make an arrest. You ain't do your job. All right, cool. Let me finesse this system, or let me work. Let me do some work or some research. I'm gonna get me. So that was smart.
Mm-hmm.
So we moved past the hit and run. How long you been cancer free?
I've been cancer free for five years now. Because
Okay.
it was 7 years ago, but you can only count after the 5th year of your last like treatments and doctor's appointments and stuff.
Okay. So we survived a hit and run. We beat cancer. We independent as hell. How we start doing sports?
I don't like being bored.
So what was the first sport you tried?
I tried softball. So I only been playing sports for 2 years. I
Okay.
tried softball. I tried softball 2 years ago, and it's this guy that I always see at the flea markets. His name was Terry Boyd, one of the top softball players in the country, probably. Like, this guy's a beast. So he kept telling me every time I see him at the flea market, man, come play sports. Come play sports. I said, okay. So I went out in softball, and I sucked. Okay, I just sucked. Every time the ball came, it hit me in the face, or I miss it, it'll go right past me. So I'm like, man, I'm finna get this. I'm finna be a beast in this. So I start training. Like every day I go to the gym for an hour and train. I go to parks and push my wheelchair for 2-3 miles. And just keep going. Every day. And so then I started getting good in softball, but they didn't play me. I didn't get a chance to play. So I'm like, okay, screw it. They said basketball season coming up. Okay, I'm playing basketball. And I had been training, so I was getting faster. And I was one of the 5 starters. First ever season. And the first game we played, I scored the first points. I almost scored the game-winning points. I had the most points in the whole game. And I was the worst player. I thought I was the worst player. But end up, I was matching up with all my teammates.
Okay. So
and I was a beast.
So we got softball. Then we was like, okay, we can hoop a little bit. How we go from basketball to rugby?
So it was a guy I always see him, and he say, "Hey, you play rugby?" No, we play rugby. I said, "Oh, okay. I'm coming to play rugby." And I found out in rugby, you can hit people real hard. Okay, now mind you, we all disabled. So I don't feel bad. If I hit you, man, you shouldn't have got in the chair. You disabled like me. So like, yeah.
Please don't tell people that.
I played whack-a-mole when I went out there, man.
Yeah. So wait. So
but like they hit me too though. They was hitting me too. So I couldn't. I ain't gonna front like it was just me out there beating up on them because, man, when some of them people would hit you, man, you be like, "Good Lord, I didn't know he had that in him," you know.
So rugby. So it's like, is it like wheelchair rugby?
Yes, and it's like wheelchair rugby is like a mix between basketball and football.
Yeah, I've seen some videos like that shit like it hurt.
Oh man, you ain't see me? I was taking balls from everybody. If you get it, I'm taking it.
So okay.
I'm a beast in all sports and I love defense, so
are they like do they have like did they have like y'all in positions or you just like ramming in the folks snatching shit?
Yeah, you do got positions in rugby. You got your 2 low pointers who are like most of the people that's gonna stay up front and like stop chairs and stuff. They like pickers, so they in different chairs from the defenders. So the pickers, their whole goal is to just pick. All they got to do is get somebody and stop them. That's all they plan. That's all they gonna do is stop the people. The other people, which is the high pointers or the ball carriers, they going. Like when they get the ball, their only job is to score. So like everybody on the team don't score. Like some sports, you know how it's like, I'll pass the ball so he can score and he can score. In rugby, it's not like that. You got 2 people that's gonna be the people that score every point. And the other 2 people, I think it's only 4 of us, maybe 5. The other 2 people are pickers. Their only job is to stop cheers.
And you just out here running motherfuckers up.
Man, they let us play able-bodied people up at OU, Ohio University. Their therapeutic rec. Yeah. And then they, you know, when you think about it, you be like, oh man, these able-bodied people gonna play against this disabled people, man, that's gonna be a bloodshed. I was running them suckers over. You hear me? Bro, every time I seen somebody, I hit them so hard that the people was throwing me the ball. The able-bodied people, they would see me coming towards them, and they'll throw me the ball. I'm like, damn, I ain't even hit you yet, so I still hit them. And then I go the other way with the ball. Like, you ain't gonna avoid the hit. You know what I mean?
you like hitting folks. That's what that is.
Oh man, rugby is my favorite sport, but I can't compete. I can only do it recreational.
Because of that is there a reason, or you just kind of like you got to
So
be
most rugby is for quads, and I'm
okay?
only an amputee, and you got to be 3 limb affected. So for me to be able to play, I would have to cut off 2 of my pinkies.
Really?
I would have something would have to be wrong with my something would have to be wrong with my hands.
What type of shit is that? Like,
Yeah.
She's on the radio.
okay,
Yeah. So for quad rugby, you got to be 3 limb affected. So I'm missing my leg, half of my leg already. So something would have to be wrong with both of my hands.
we just
But
can't
the
like
easiest
lose some
way
skin or
is to just
something.
no. You gotta lose a finger. You gotta lose 2 fingers, or you gotta like your hands gotta be like I don't know, like yeah, they gotta be. You can use them, but they gotta be just affected. Like you don't have a lot of arm movement or rotate.
Rotation.
Something about that. Yeah.
Mobility, maybe.
Look,
Yeah. Like yeah.
okay. People, people who make rugby rules. I don't mean this disrespectfully. Don't cancel me. But that's some dumbass shit. Let her play rugby, damn it. Shit, that's dumb.
Yeah, they don't let us play. They don't let us play rugby, but it's okay because I get to still like the team here. They let me go to all of their stuff. So sometimes they need an extra player, and then they'll let me play, but the game won't count. But they'll still get to play their game, and I just get to get it all out, man. I get to hit as many people. So now those people are injured for the next game, so it's gonna be lightweight.
That's not okay.
It's gonna be light.
Listen, let's not tell people that you're injuring people, okay? Bring it
Look,
down.
It's rugby. You in a chair. Like
when you-
anybody that get hit, you get up and your back gonna be hurting regardless. You gonna get up and you gonna be grabbing your back.
if you
That's
are
my job.
If you are in the state of Ohio and you want to play rugby, if you see Q come on the field, just know your ass not playing the next game.
Yeah. Or if you play the next game, you're gonna be light.
Well, we gonna go to break, man. Y'all stay tuned for more Herc's World. Don't go nowhere. It's about to get spicy. Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Herc. If she says I'm not, y'all know the rest. So we talking to Q, your favorite amp, as she affectionately calls herself. So we're just talking about her rugby career. Now, you go from softball to basketball to rugby. Now that I see it, soccer is kind of like an easy transition from rugby, right? Because you can still hit people. Well, you're not supposed to hit people in soccer.
I'm not in a wheelchair no more. Soccer, you standing up, man, bro. I trust and believe. My coach told me, Q, don't hit people because what you do to other people, they do it back to you.
Now, I will say this. So I was looking at some highlight videos, and I'm just like, now, I'm looking, I'm like, why would this dude slide into this man's leg like that? Like, that's not right. And then he came back like 2 seconds later, and they was, going down the field, and he got blindsided. I said, damn, that shit look like it hurt. And he just cut his leg off from under. So
yeah. Imagine already being on one leg with 2 crutches. You want to cut somebody's legs from underneath?
Man, like it hurt. We gonna have to fight. Shit.
It most definitely gonna hurt.
Like, man, you got look. Fuck this soccer game. You see me on the field. You just try to. I only got one leg. Shit, that ain't right. So, talk about your transition over to soccer.
So I do a lot of events. I go to every event that's possible. Anything that's athletic, I show up to. Even non-athletic stuff, I go to. And I met this lady. Her name was Teresa Bronner, and when I met her, she like, hey, people say you like to play sports. You want to play soccer? Sure. And so I went over, started playing with them at the little one that's here in Columbus. She called me again. She said, hey, you want to go to California? Sure. Get to California. They asked me if I wanted to be a part of the first ever all women's USA amputee team.
We might be going through a dead spot.
Yeah. Let me.
Man, Q is a fucking man. Look, when y'all see this, and y'all like, if y'all watching this on YouTube, y'all see what Q look like. If y'all listen to this, Q a beast. This not one of the people you want to like. It's like she sound cool, but I'm glad like she on my side. This don't sound. Q don't sound like one of the people you just want to piss off like normally, cause she about that action. So while we wait for Q to get situated, let's talk to Miss Felecia. So how are you involved in all of this?
So I am her makeshift non-paid manager.
Did you say makeshift non-paid manager?
I am her non-paid manager. I am her supportive favorite cousin, whether she wants to tell the other ones or not. I am the favorite. So I'm the one that's calling when she says the people who don't let her stay down long. That's me. I'm the person that don't let her stay down long. You need to answer the phone. I need to know what's going on. So I'm that person. But I try to help her get different. We try to search for different ways for her to be able to reach out to the community and stuff, because I know the positive impact that she has and the positive impact that she can have. She's a very, very uplifting and a very positive person. For somebody that has lost a limb to cancer, she is a wonderful resource and a wonderful asset to those others out there who have the same problem, or not problem, the same disability. So she is very, very influential. She's a wonderful person. She is a bright ray of sunshine. If y'all can't tell, she's just a little bit crazy, but we love her. So, but she works really hard. Like before she lost the limb, she was a hard worker, and after she lost the limb, she was even more of a hard worker. She puts me to work on everything from making t-shirts to any and everything else. So she has all kinds of t-shirt designs that make fun of the fact that, she's missing a leg. Her favorite shirt is one that says, "Hello, my name is Eileen," spelled ILEAN. So she has a wonderful sense of humor when it comes to the fact that she is missing a leg. So
that is my favorite shirt though, and I wanted to put it on today, but I'm still moving around. Like my wife into going Best Buy right now. That's the only reason why I don't got it on, because I was supposed to put it on before I left home, but they was talking about going to lunch. You know how they like, so she don't want me to wear my shirts.
She said, "My name is Ali."
Oh, ones. Our next shirt is gonna say, "Just keep popping."
Yeah.
So, we have more shirts coming. We're just
one that got a flower pot with the leg growing.
Oh yeah, they told me it would grow back.
It grow. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I want a shirt.
People love it. I got one with the milk carton. Look, I got one with a milk carton on it, and it says, "Have you seen my leg reward if found?" Yeah, that was funny too.
Yeah. So
I want a shirt. I want a shirt. Yeah, I want a shirt. So
look, talking to my person that I work my shirt.
So Q, before we lost you, you were telling us how about how you got on the U.S. soccer team. So go ahead and finish that.
Oh, yeah, I be forgetting. Um, but yeah, so then they flew us out to no, they flying us to Poland. So yeah, we headed to Poland now to play against the
What is going on with you, ma'am? You keep freezing.
She might be. She might be in a bad service area.
I think so, because she went out. She was there good for a second.
no.
Okay, we can hear you
We
now.
got you. We got you back.
Look, I was finna say, I know. I just pulled up in front of Best Buy. They better have internet.
I mean, they should. They got everything else. So they flying y'all to Poland. So okay, so I was looking at a video, and I think her name is. Oh, no, I gotta find it. I think her name's
Samantha
Katie.
Katie Bundy.
I don't think it's Bundy, but what's her name? Where it go? She's one of your teammates.
Yeah, Katie. Yeah,
You call her Katie Bundy though?
that's her name.
Oh, I thought that was her name. I thought she was just being funny. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad, Katie. I thought y'all excuse me. I thought she was playing. I don't know what's her name for real. You know, I know
Yeah,
what
she's
Katie
my
Bundy.
teammate from Columbus.
Okay. So what is it? So what is training like for y'all? I think we lost it again.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. We
All
got
right.
you.
So what is training like for y'all?
So training with the team that's in Columbus is extremely hard. We train with two Sierra Leone guys, and I be feeling like I had to tell him like I've never. Can I say this? What I'm finna say? Oh Lord,
Say
I
what
hope
you
I
want.
can. Okay,
Say what you want to
so
say.
I told him that I've never met a man that when I left him, my ass was hurting. But him, when I leave him, oh my God, Lucille and Rebecca, they be on fire.
Don't
Like
tell them
that
who
man,
Lucille and Rebecca is, please.
that
Well, now you got to tell her because I want to know who that is.
Lucille is the left, Rebecca is the right.
God damn. I walked into that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but man, he be making me. He put us in pain. But when we go train with the USA, they like it's the same thing, but it's like a lot of running, a lot of hopping, a lot of jumping. We get to headbutt the ball, which is one of my favorite things. Uh, we get to defend. We did a agility test. That was fun. Cause like I don't know, I like when they test me. I don't like when they just make me practice. Like make it something that I get to like hurt someone or like do some real damage to like just like I love defense, man.
I feel like you just want to hurt people, and that's
No,
fine.
I just
I like
like
that.
to know that if you coming up against me, just know that the defense is gonna be tight. So when you coming, you better be confident. Okay?
Hey, y'all heard it. So, um, from Columbus to Poland, like y'all are y'all playing indoors, outdoors?
So we're gonna practice outdoor a couple of days, and I think the place that they got us playing it is outdoors. Um,
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure because they giving us the details little by little. And it's on part of Poland because they still trying to set everything up. So, but it's gonna be televised, or yeah, they got their own channels to play it on.
Okay, cool. So as more information comes about, of course, we're gonna spread it and let folks know because I need to see this for myself. I need to see you kick the shit out of
Oh,
somebody.
all due respect to Soraya Behrman, I say this with so much respect because I did enjoy playing against you or with you alongside you. But I got to hold defense on the lady in charge of the women's FIFA. Yeah, she went down. Compliment to Q. Yeah,
Oh, wow. Hey, it's like that. You heard
yeah.
it. So we're gonna go to break. We're gonna talk a little bit about your celebrity status because you like a celebrity in my eyes. And everybody else's eyes too. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Herc's World. Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Herc. And man, we talking to Q, your favorite amp, Team USA women's national soccer team. They're going to Poland in September or October.
September.
They're going to Poland next month because when y'all hear this, it'll be right before September. So next month. So let's talk about how your life has changed since you've become a member of Team USA. What has that been like? Like, how has the clout or your name just grown since you got that USA across your chest?
Um, so I don't think okay, so this is me being the humble me. Um, I don't think that Team USA gave me my big name or whatever. I think it was actually the James Cancer Hospital. They actually they got behind me, man, and they actually pushed. They seen that I was like, I'm one of their patients. So the James is a cancer hospital here in Ohio, and they called me one day and they was like, "Hey, will you do a picture for us?" Sure, did the picture, and they kept calling and calling and calling, like interviews and news media and billboards and just all kinds of stuff, man. They kept calling. And it's because of my positive mindset, my positive outlook. Hell, I'll go in the hospital and visit everybody with the funny shirts on just to get you to laugh because all too many times we make that shit sad about cancer. Cancer isn't sad. It's man, cheer that shit on. Cause it's a lot of us that had cancer, man, that feel like this is the best thing that ever happened to us. I'm one of them. Like cancer done sent me far. I mean, hell, I play on Team USA, man. I'm on Team USA because I had cancer. And you sad about cancer? Should give me a double dose of that shit.
No,
No,
we're not gonna
no,
do that.
no,
No.
no, not a double dose. We good with the single, but no. So
So like that's what
um
I'm pushing. And since I got on this team, I just still been doing the same, pretty much like interviews and media and just a whole bunch of that. It's crazy. I had a little kid come and tell me that he my biggest fan. I didn't even know how to act. Hell, I think I was more excited than he was. You know,
that's dope.
he said, "Can I get a picture with you?" I'm looking around trying to make sure he's talking to the right person because we at the Columbus Crew Stadium. It's so many players and stuff around. So like these people are famous. Like you can buy everything right now. And he come up
Yeah,
to me. He want pictures with me.
that's dope.
Yeah, it felt amazing. That felt good.
So, um, what has been your most fun interview so far?
Oh, the most fun. Probably this one, man. I can be free.
Don't I don't I did not pay her to say that. Fire you. I didn't pay her to say that. That I was expecting something else. But
No,
I did not pay her to say that.
because I can
Um,
be myself. I like when I could be myself. I don't like when I have to be, have to. I don't know. Some interviews are stiff. Yeah, you got to watch too
yeah,
much sharing. You got to say the right things, and you can't. Like I had an interview, and they told me not to be too happy. You know, and I get
What?
why, because the message, because of the message that was behind what was going on. I understand it, but it's like, man, wouldn't you want them to see that joy though? Like, but it could rub some people the wrong way. But it could touch
I
so
get
many
it.
others.
Right.
So it's yeah.
So, all right. So we've been on news, billboards, big, hundreds of thousands of fans. We going to Poland. Um, she's graced Herc's world with her presence. So I'm a capitalize off the cloud as long as I can. What's next for Q?
I just caught that hurt.
What's next for you?
I know. I mean, basketball season coming back in. I was named the captain of the all women's team here. So that's going to be amazing because they're trying to get more basketball games for the women. And then hopefully I just keep traveling, man. Like my goal is to play overseas. I want to play. I don't care what sport it is. I'm gonna kill it. So whatever sport, I want to play overseas because they getting paid over there. You know, over here it's slowly catching. But I want a career in this, or I want to just go and talk to people. You know, lift people up. I don't like to see people drowning in what they're going through. I feel like that's a disservice to the disabled community that no one goes and try and make people want more. I feel like that's a need.
So I was watching, Sports Center does their segments on Sundays where they highlight different people and things. I was watching one last week where there was a kid. He was born. I can't remember what disease or what disability he had, but he didn't have any arms, any legs. But he had taught himself how to play cornhole, and he's like one of the top ranked cornhole players in a country. So I'm gonna speak this into existence that somebody from ESPN is gonna call Q or call Felecia like, hey, 7 years ago, a tragic accident happened, but 7 years later, she hit people for fun. She's been a Poland for Team USA playing soccer. She's the women's basketball captain. She's kicked cancer's ass. Oh, and by the way, she's funny as shit. I just wrote y'all. So when y'all write that story, I need my cut. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit. But I need my cut. But I see that for you because in a little time that we've been talking and we've just been laughing, like your energy is so infectious. It's like, damn, like how could you not be happy around you? Like if somebody chooses to be upset or sad around you, that's a choice. Like this is literally my first time meeting you, and I'm just like, damn, like your energy is like contagious and it's fun, and like more and more people need to hear about your story and hear about the things that you went through and how you are continuing to persevere and like make life fun. Like, because I know a lot of people it could be a lot of people that were in your situation and they'd have been like, man, fuck it, just give up. And they sit at the house, collect a check, and blame the world or blame whoever because it's how they are. But you took that negative and turned it into a huge fucking positive. So kudos to you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
No problem. So we're gonna get messy because we like to get messy here on Herc's World. Now let me see. How messy do we want to get? Like I heard you say your wife was in the car, so we ain't gonna get too messy. Because usually I tell folks to slide in folks' DMs. and I can't, I ain't been able to do that the last couple shows. One, because folks was married, and then two, I don't need folks trying to fight me because somebody has slid in somebody else's DM, and now we got issues. So don't slide in, nobody DM this time. Not this week. Next week maybe. We'll see.
Maybe Felicia's.
No, don't do that to me either. I'm all right.
I mean, you slide Felecia DM. Go ahead. I mean, if it's open, slide in there.
Please don't. Well, follow me on Facebook. My name is Idell Jones. If anybody knows any surgeons out there that need a surgical first assist, I am very muchly available and I'm certified.
That part.
There you go. Put yourself on. Okay, wait. Okay.
Went to the Maldives on her.
Let's see. I can't find nothing that's just really just juicy.
Backing down to the mess.
Okay, DC Young Fly got a tattoo of him and Jackie O on his back.
Okay, that's cute. That is really cute.
It is. Why she doing that? Okay. Let's see. So have y'all seen the video of Kevin Hart racing the football player and he hurt himself?
I have not seen that, but I'm pretty sure it's hilarious.
It is. Apparently Kevin Hart's in a wheelchair. Because
I wonder if he want to race.
I mean, Kev, you in a wheelchair, Q on her leg, who gonna win?
No,
I got my money up. I got my.
He's up against a monster. You better tell Kevin to bring all his game. You better bring A1.
I got my money on Q.
You're right.
Kiki and Darius are back happy again, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't, hold on, let's see. Ain't nothing really happened this week.
Have y'all seen the video of the girl getting pushed down the steps at the football game?
Yes. Okay.
She deserved
Let's talk about that.
Sorry. She deserved it.
Oh wow.
Let's talk about that. So there comes a point in time in your life where you really just need to know when to shut up. That woman was at least 6 feet tall. Maybe 6'2". At least on a good day, we'll say about 275. The woman that she pushed, maybe about 5'6", maybe 140 pounds soaking wet. You need the young lady that got pushed need to learn how to shut up, because ain't no way in hell I would have got in her face about nothing. And the way she pushed, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find one.
Because the only thing I'd have been talking to her about was this next snack cake coming out. I wouldn't have been talking trash, though.
The biggest thing was she jumped up in her face. Like, you get in my face, you think I'm not going to try to get you out of it? And then after she stood back up, she was still trying to fight. Ma'am, did you not just learn your lesson? She just flew you. She literally flew you out, honey. Just give it up. just give it up. Like, you approached the wrong one.
That ain't right.
Because I kind of felt bad for the woman. It's like, man, like, did you not just realize how she slung the shit out of you?
Oh, she got back up?
Yeah.
Oh,
they ended up fighting. Like, it's another video of them actually fighting. Yeah. She was.
Why? Why would you want to fight her?
Like, she never, like, this, the thing that got me was she never even got off the phone.
Right, like she did it just so effort. It was just like, ugh.
She just like threw her off, and then just like kept talking. Ma'am, anybody that does not get off the phone with you after they just almost like delivered your life to the Lord, honey.
I'm trying to find a good video.
It's crazy.
Q, you still driving?
That's crazy. I can see it. I can see it.
Wait. No, that's not good enough. We'll try this one. You share my screen with y'all. And if y'all haven't seen this video, enjoy because it's fun.
Keep on talking. Let it go.
You told her, let it go.
Even the older lady is like, just let it go. Like, just stop.
Poor
You still talking? Here it comes.
Yeah.
You got your
Oh,
soup.
Like she sent her like she no effort at all in the push. She was just like there was no effort at all in the push. She just pushed her and kept talking. Like, ma'am,
wow.
ma'am. If the fact that she didn't get off the phone after she just almost murdered you did not give you some kind of, recollection of you should leave her alone.
Wow.
I see it.
Q, is that how you hit nigga? Is that how you hit folks?
Oh no, mine's more severe, bro. Like when I hit them, they pop up out of that chair though. They pop up high up out of the wheelchair. It be so, oh man, it'd be great. Like when you hear it like, bah, the wheelchairs hitting each other. I'm that person that after I hit you, I bang the side of my tires as I go roll away to let you know you just been cued.
You know what? I had an idea for the title of the episode, but that's it. You just been cued. That's gonna be the title of the episode. You just been cued. Man, nothing really. I mean, the only major things that have happened in the messy world have been old girl getting flung. If you're a wrestling fan, rest in peace to Bray Wyatt, who passed away.
Okay.
Rest in peace to Bob Barker. Real talk, this may not be the right thing to say. I thought Bob Barker died like 5 years ago.
Dude, I didn't know he was still alive either until I seen it. I thought somebody was lying.
I was like, hey, Bob Barker dead already? It's like, no, he died today. I was like, damn. It could have gave Bob one more year, let him hit 100. Because that was like
have 5. In your world, in Herc's world, Bob Barker got 5 extra years.
Hey, because I thought he died, man. Yeah. But nah, and his kids, I don't know about y'all, but like when I got to stay home from school and I stay at my grandma's house, you had to stay in the bed till about 8:30. Then she'll let you get up. She'll make you some breakfast. If your grandma was like my grandma, she made you breakfast. And then you sit at the kitchen table and about 10 o'clock, The Price is Right come on. So you get to watch The Price is Right. And you guess all the wrong prices with your grandma. And then about 11, now my grandma watched The Young and the Restless. So you had to watch The Young and the Restless and then The Bold and the Beautiful. But by 1 o'clock, he was like, "Well, shit, I'm ready to go. Like, I'm bored now. I don't watch all the damn soap operas. I want to watch some, cartoons. Nah, then you got to watch. Then you had to watch Judge Judy. and Maury and Judge Mathis. So by that all that time, it's like 4 o'clock. So he's like, all right, man, everybody out of school. I go outside. Nah, bro, you sick. Go lay down. I ain't sick no more. Can I go to school tomorrow? No, you
Right.
they said you gotta be, nah, you shouldn't have got suspended. Shit.
You
Can I
down
go write
somewhere
lines or
like
something?
that?
Just whoop me. I can't do this no
For
more.
real.
Cause like at 4 o'clock, then she gotta watch the news. And then, from 4 to 6, that's all she watched, the news. And this be the same stories, 4:30, 5 and 6. And then at 6,
Then you got Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of
then you
Fortune.
gotta watch Wheel of Fortune. And then if you was at my auntie house after Wheel of Fortune went off, you had to watch Walker, Texas Ranger.
Oh my God.
Or
I
Gunsmoke,
remember that.
or what was the other one, Quanda? Bonanza.
Bonanza.
Yep. So you ain't really get to watch what you wanted to watch till maybe 8 o'clock. And by that time,
And it's time to go to bed.
time to go to bed now. And I'm going to school tomorrow, man. I'm not doing this shit no more. Well, let one of my cousins watch me. At least I can watch Maury or something. Jerry Springer. But that was when you was little. Like as you got older, then you could, you enjoy your days out of school because you would get up. You of course you would still watch The Price is Right because Grant that was your tradition. But 11, you switch it up. Now you can watch Judge Mathis and Judge Judy, and then you get to watch Jerry Springer, and you control the TV now because you older. When you was little, it was Young and Restless, Price is Right, and the news. We're gonna go to break, man. Don't go nowhere. You listen to Herc World. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Herc World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, to be Herc. And if he says I'm not, yeah, we're liar. I'm joined by Q, your favorite aunt, and Miss Felecia, her unofficial,
Unpaid manager.
unpaid manager.
Uh-huh.
I mean, your blessing coming. That's what the church folks say. It's coming. Wait on them.
That part. If you always waiting on your check to come from me, you ain't never broke, boo.
Hey.
Can you tell my
Blessings.
Hey, tell them folks, it's coming. It's in the mail. I told the student loan people, God forgave all this.
Listen.
That part.
Listen. You done forgave all my sins, which included them student loans, baby. We done.
Right.
I don't know why y'all calling me.
Holla at God.
Right.
Not me. So, Q, how can people support you and the national team? Because I know y'all are trying to raise some more funds to get to Poland. How can we support y'all?
So if you go to usaamputeesoccer.com, it's a donation link on the page. If you want to donate towards me, you just put a Q in the notes box. If you just want to donate to the whole team, you just put donate. You just donate it. No name necessary. You can put a note if you want to. Yeah, and we do need the support. Right now, we're trying to raise at least 40,000 to be able to go to Poland and get jerseys and all the other logistics of traveling.
And so that's always something that I always wondered. Like when you're on a nationally sponsored team, you would think like, hey, like I got USA across my chest. Biden ain't never gonna pay for this.
Shit.
Then I realized, we owe a couple folks like $1 trillion. I don't know if Biden got it like that no more.
That part. But Biden, if you listening to Big Herc's World, hey, feel free, bro. Donate.
Hey, Uncle Joe, I need after you get done forgiving my student loans, go on and send Team USA to Poland. You're sending you're sending everybody else money. Shit.
Send us some. We could use it, brother.
So, before I let you get up out of here, What are you looking forward to the most when you get to Poland?
Actually, just linking with the other athletes, playing alongside the other athletes, seeing the other women. In this sports world, the women are undervalued. I feel sometimes they're overlooked a little bit. So to see that the adaptive world is starting to gear, towards women and women playing and just the whole like women's sports period, man, that's a blessing. So I'm actually just I'm trying. I want to see the culture. I want to see what kind of culture they have over there. I want to taste some of the food that's there. But mostly just I want to link with the other athletes. Yeah.
So when you and I'm glad you kind of talked about women's athletics in general and how y'all are not getting the exposure that y'all are well deserved. How do you think how do you think that's going to change over the next 5-10 years with the WNBA finally starting to get some of the respect that they deserve, the women's national soccer team, with the young talent that they have, and then Shakari killing it in track and field,
Yes, honey.
you
Represent,
Hey,
girl.
shout out to Chicago, baby. You
Represent,
do your
honey.
thing. Do your thing, man. No, it don't matter what nobody say about you. Cause guess what? As much hate as somebody gonna spew, as long as your name is in their mouth, your name is getting out there, good, bad, ugly.
Amen.
It does not matter. Keep doing you, girl. Keep doing you.
so with
But
athletes like
I really,
go ahead.
I really feel like that it's gonna change. It's just a lot of stuff now that's geared towards women. Hopefully it's not just geared towards us because people been saying we need it. Hopefully it's geared towards us just because we're athletes and we work just as hard, you know. So hopefully
Most
it changes, man.
we'll put show y'all where y'all can support real quick because I've been on the website. Uh, I've been on the website heavy.
Yeah, you see them amputees? We got one of the fastest people in the world on the USA team. His name is Nico Calabri. Yes, and he a beast.
Pulling it up right now so we can share the screen.
And I just got to say one more fact. Just one more fact.
Go ahead.
I'm officially the first African American U.S. amputee women's soccer player. So I'm here. To
Man,
all the other little African
you should have
American
said that in the
females.
beginning.
Oh, you know what I mean? I'm humble. I always forget most stuff. But hey, to any female, man, any female amputee, young, old, ready, not ready, play soccer, haven't played soccer. If you want to play soccer, get in touch with us. Because we need y'all. This is the whole
Now,
team that you see in this photo.
so
And the
okay,
people that's able-bodied, they're coaches.
so is that's Katie, right? What the mouse is?
Katie, yeah, the one bending down with the blue on. Yep.
Okay, that's Q. Damn, you putting in work, Q. You like you whoop
All work.
somebody's ass.
All gas, no break. And that ain't water, that's sweat.
Hey, like y'all be kicking folks' ass. And these are the coaches.
The lady in the red, that's Coach Emily. The one in the black, I think that's what's her name? Ariana, and the one in the white, that is Coach Page.
Okay. So when y'all get to this page, you go to support the team, and there's like a donate button. Use your PayPal. You can do by check. You can do network for good. Looks like there's an online store. You can buy merchandise. Ooh, wait, y'all got fat people clothes? Wait a minute.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I
I
do
just
need
bought
some
some of my gear.
shorts. I do need
Yeah.
some shirts now. It's a nice looking boot bag. Okay. Hey, so y'all go to the website, donate, support. help them get to Poland.
That'll be much
So
appreciated. Like I said, if you want to, man, drop a Q in that note box if you wanted to donate specially to me. If not, you just want to support the whole USA team, just say good luck, best wishes. This for the team.
y'all heard it. We're gonna take our last break, man. And then we're gonna get to my favorite part of the show. I got a good one for y'all this week. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host to be Herc. And before we get up out of here, I gotta do my favorite part of the show, and it is songs you should not have been listening to as a kid. Last week, last week it was "My Neck, My Back" by Kaya. This week I got a subtle suggestion, but it's still nasty, and y'all may know it when y'all hear the very beginning, and y'all should if y'all listen to music, y'all should know what it is. But I didn't know these ladies were this out there. So this week's song is TLC Red Light Special.
Oh yes, yes.
You was a dirty kid.
Oh yeah, I was. Still am. All right, that's all I can give y'all before YouTube flag it. Long ass intro. I forgot about the intro. But Red Light Special, man. This week's song, you shouldn't have been listening to as a kid. Y'all got any songs like that y'all know? I'm talking about word for word. But it was like, damn, I probably shouldn't be singing what I'm singing.
Salt and pepper.
We are a family that listen to Down Home Blues. Nookie Thing. Nookie Thing is one of them songs that I should not have known the words to at probably 10, and I knew every single word to Nookie Thing like it was the ABCs, honey.
Yeah.
You said Nookie Thing?
Yes.
Nookie. Yeah. He said I can't get enough of that Nookie
of
thing.
that Nookie Thing.
Who sang it?
It is by
man.
Her name is
Jackie Neal?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
I just want to sample it. What you know
about that?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nothing. That's why I was like, let me see what it's like.
This is another long intro, so you might want to fast forward just a little bit.
Yeah.
Mama said, I'm sorry, but you got to stay. But with that suspicious mind, I had to wonder why. 10 years later, I met a fine young man. Daddy thought was a nice little boy. Y'all daddy in the back room, watching shoot him up, bang. Boyfriend in the front,
can't get enough of that. Yeah.
Y'all need whooping. Y'all need a whooping.
Oh,
we got a couple of them for listening to certain stuff.
Oh yeah. What was that song you and Vonda got a whooping for?
I can't even remember the name of it, but they beat us so bad, man. I never left another voicemail on nobody else's answering machine.
You left a voicemail?
Yeah, me and my sister, we called one of my friends, and her mama answering machine came on. We sung the whole song on the answering machine, all the curse words and everything. Then we hang the phone up. We look at each other and say, man, we're going to get a whooping. We ain't even deleted. Yeah. My mama tore us up, man. That lady called my mama like, your kids is nasty.
that's this week's song. You know, you should have been listening to as a kid. I got one in mind for next week, and y'all gonna go, ooh. So, but y'all gotta wait till next week for it. Uh, so before we get up out of here, Q, I like to, take the time for, first take the time to say thank you for, gracing me with your presence and, coming on Herc's World, sharing a little bit of your story with us. All the motivation that you get, that you give. I know it's coming back to you tenfold. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep inspiring. Keep kicking people ass. Keep hurting people because it makes you happy, and I like to see people happy. So let the people know where they can find you if you want to be found. How they can once again how they can support the Team USA, and a quote that you live by.
Okay, you can find me on all social media platforms at Q Your Favorite Amp because I am your favorite amp. Uh, you can support us at usamputee.com for donations towards us going to Poland. And my favorite quote is "Make someone smile today." Heart Q.
Dope. Felecia, I need to thank you for comment on the status because without you, this link, this meetup, this show would not be possible. So I just want to give you your flowers and tell you thank you for setting this up. Let people know where they can find you, what you got coming up. If you want to be found, and your favorite quote.
My name is Adele Jones. If y'all looking for me on anything, my I don't have anything coming up, but like I said, I am a surgical first assist. If there are any surgeons out there that would like to have a personal surgical first assist, I'm really good at my job. Um, my favorite quote is a quote that my mama created. It is, "If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. There's no one in the world that's better than me, and I am somebody, and that's a Barbara Shields special."
You heard her. All right, man. Y'all see it above my head. Commercial start at $25. If you got an event, you got a business, you want to promote something, commercial spot start at $25. If you want to sponsor the mini mix, it's $125. But we do have a sponsor for this month. But if you need to promote your event, promote your podcast, promote anything, commercial spot start at $25. As always, if you don't work, you don't eat. You gotta crawl for you can walk for you can run, and man, run before you can fly. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, The Big Herc. And until the next time you see me or the next time you hear my voice, man, stay up, stay blessed. Herc out.
Thank you.